You may ask, but are you a doctor? The title doctor doesn't mean training or experience in the process of actual health. MDs are great at fixing broken bones, sewing up lacerations, trauma, and injury. Those are the real doctors. But that's only 10% of medical intervention. The other 90%, quote-unquote, treats chronic lifestyle disease, like cold and flu, arthritis, Alzheimer's, heart disease, and cancer. Medicine has failed miserably at these. So has alternative medicine. Only we can prevent or reverse these with lifestyle. In fact, in 2015, we spent $3.2 trillion on medicine plus $34 billion on alternative medicine. But we suffer more disease and more injury, and we die younger than those in other modern countries. A medical degree is kind of like the anti-credential of health. We're so brainwashed by medical myth, nutrition nonsense, and popular health and fitness, we stumble through life actually believing it, right as we destroy our health. But we're so distracted by PhD and medical credentials, most of us will never experience real health, which is so easily proven by never getting cold and flu. All this misinformation actually encourages people to confidently continue their bad habits. Here's a cardiologist who wrote a popular health and diet book citing a study claiming shellfish and eggs lowered cholesterol. It's easy to make it look like any food lowers cholesterol. Just decrease the amount of saturated fat in the whole study. In this doctor-endorsed study, they simply decreased the total amount of high cholesterol foods, which decreased the overall saturated fat, about 50%. So of course there was a drop in cholesterol. So now the cardiologist could say that eggs and fish reduce cholesterol, when in reality, his type of diet always increases cholesterol, and thus inflammation, disease, and early mortality. But you can beat even the most accomplished cardiologists or scientists. You can actually feel the inflammatory symptoms that lead to heart disease and stroke decades before any blood test or any test. It's called cold and flu and all the other inflammatory symptoms. So you see what happens when medical or scientific credentials are worshipped. Lifestyle choices go haywire and serious chronic disease develops. Meanwhile, your own body warns you way in advance. So if you rely on doctors' diplomas and pharmaceutical credentials, you remain brainwashed and victimized. Those 100,000 peer-reviewed scientific papers on nutrition published in the medical literature each year, they're all useless compared to your own body's built-in symptom meter. Your own symptoms clearly tell you when disease starts, so you can adjust your diet and lifestyle to end the disease process decades before you get into trouble. If you want to avoid sickness and disease till your last breath, you don't want a doctor. You want to experience the process of real health, clearly proven to yourself by 5 years in a row with zero cold and flu, headache, stomach ache, and the 100 other symptoms that the brainwashed masses constantly take palliative drugs for. The ultimate fix, real health, crushes medical mumbo-jumbo, nutrition nonsense, and big-shot medical studies. There's no contest. So no, I'm not a doctor. But I did discover how to enjoy 16 years in a row with zero cold, zero flu, zero headache, zero stomach upset, and none of the other 100+ symptoms that I used to suffer. If I can do it, you can do it.